Despite what has been said, Atlantic salmon fishing is not simply a cast it and leave it alone proposal.
All right, see that way down there?
And after raising or having a fish show interest, there are a couple of things that you can do to up your odds at closing the deal.
We're getting back down into that tail where we've seen a good number of fish porpoising. So I'm going to start getting a little bit more diligent with each cast. I'm going to make sure that I've got good focus on the area behind my fly line. And I'm looking for any kind of disturbance in the water. I think there's a good number of fish in that tail out. And we're just easing down to them. But I'm going to shorten my fly, or shorten my length, I should say. And I do that same thing. Keep it just a foot shorter, same target. Big upstream mend, and shorten it just to keep it out of reach. Keep it at this length. That wasn't perfect, but we'll see what he thinks about it. Yep, I saw that. So I just moved another fish. So now I've got two fish that I'm fooling around with. That was a different fish. Unless he moved up and to the left. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed the fly up with a big downstream mend and get it coming across them fast. And then I'll change the fly. I just rose two different fish. I think they were two different fish. One was considerably higher than the first one. And I tried all my little tricks. So now I'm going to change the fly, but it's important when you're doing this to maintain that length of line. What I'm going to do when I change the fly is I'm going to put about 4 feet on my reel, and again, ease it into them. Just work it into them. Don't go right after them. The fly that I'm going to try now is going to be vastly different than the white-winged blue charm that I was just using. These fish have seen that white-winged green or white-winged blue charm for 3 different passes, so I'm going to stick with small low water flies. I put a little bit of flash in this pattern, and as I said, it is vastly different from the blue charm. We'll see what happens. There he is, there he is. I just rose a fish in this tail. He just showed for a second. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay at this position and I'm gonna make a second cast, just like the first one. And see if he comes again. Now, I'm going to shorten my cast by about a foot. This is going to present the fly just ahead of the fish. I haven't added any length. I'm going to shorten the cast by just a foot. The fish hasn't moved again, so now I'm going to lengthen my cast by just a foot. And again, all I'm doing is showing the fly from a different angle or a different aspect than what the fish has seen. There he is.
You got him? Gee.
He ain't hooked well.
Oh, he is. Do you see that? I can see the way he went across there to see him. Whew. Better believe he's a nice one.
Oh, shoot. That's all right. That's all right. I knew he wasn't hooked well. When they do that head shaking like that, I knew he wasn't hooked well. Sometimes it doesn't work out 100%. I don't mind losing fish, you know, when you're getting good numbers of fish. I don't mind losing the odd fish. That fish I didn't feel was hooked well right from the start, because when you get that vicious head shaking, I'd never liked that. But there's more fish in here. We're gonna keep at it.